February 2020. What aren't they telling you for the week of the 16th through the 22nd for the beautiful sign? Drum roll, please. Guess who came up first and kicked everybody's butt? Taurus. Hey, guys. So it's been interesting since I switched up the way that I was doing it and went back to my old format this month for the month of love. I didn't give you guys a monthly love, like a monthly love general reading, and decided to give you what aren't they telling you weekly. And the very first week, it started out promising, the energy. Last week was hell week for everybody. Interestingly enough, Taurus, you came in 9th place last week. So it's obvious that there was something that has transpired in the last week that prompted you to view, because there's some shifts going on in your relationship. Now, last week's video was titled, although you guys are in separation, guess what? Your souls still yearn and burn for one another. And so I, of course, wiped the slate clean, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And guess what I got? I'm just going to ruin it for you right now. Bam! Reconciliation. We're going to be examining what they're not telling you this week, what some of their struggles has been. You will be extended. In the extension, we're going to be clarifying all of the energies here. We're also going to be pulling a Island Time Wellness Love Tarot. And we're going to be finding out what the angel answers have to say this week about the union. Now, thank you for listening to me for that 2-minute rant. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams. Thank you to all of my new eyes and ears. Hello to my new members. One quick thing about the extensions, okay? I am experimenting with making them a digital download available on the website, as well as watching it right away. However, if you choose to do the digital download version, the price is the same, but you're responsible for downloading it onto your device. The file is uploaded onto the website. And with that digital download version of the extension, it will expire, okay? If you purchase it the other way, you can watch it as many times as you want with that password. Remember, if you go the other way on the website and click on the video and pay and get a password, the password will come to you by means of a second email, and it will go to your spam, because your email provider, especially if it's one of the free ones, Gmail, blah, 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 it's going to automatically, for some of you, go to your spam folders. Check there first. The email will give you your password. It is a series of letters. Plop it into the video on the site, and you have unlimited access. You choose which one you want. Thank you for that 3-minute rant. Let's get started. Okay, so when I was tapping into your energy, Taurus, one of the things that I heard from this person is results. Results. You're connecting with fellow Earth. And if they're not Earth, if they're not an Earth sign, they must have Earth in their Mars, because they take what's going on between you guys and try to make it logical. But as I've explained to some of you guys, love isn't logical, right? But this person could have either a earthy moon or an earthy Mars. Well, they will try to not disconnect, but try to logically deal with the situation. Now, you guys probably do that to each other, Taurus, because if you're a Taurus sun, then obviously you may not be a Taurus moon, but who knows? So with that being said, I feel like the peak of the past, it lets me know that this person kind of maybe carried themselves like they had options. And with you guys bumping heads on who's going to lead and who's going to follow, it got a little thick. This person is this person that you're connecting with, and energy can go both ways. But this person is an entrepreneur. This person is a boss. This person works a lot. This person throws themselves into work. And if I'm not mistaken, they could even be one of those type of people. I apologize. You know, when I start reading, I itch. They could be one of those type of individuals, Taurus, where they're even more thrown into their work and liking material things more than you, with this King of Pentacles. And my King of Pentacles, you know, we don't read reversals, but let's just say what I try to do is pull the energy of the cards out for you guys so you can understand that it doesn't matter whether it falls upright or in reverse. A low vibrational, unbalanced King of Pentacles is going to be arrogant. He's going to work a lot. He's going to be concerned with money. Both ways, male or female. So Taurus, you can definitely be like this. But they go a little bit harder. They go a little bit further. Therefore, what is indicative of your past with that energy is make the effort. There was vindictiveness in this union, okay? There was one-upmanship. There was, you're not doing it, so neither am I. There is an energy between you guys where both of you guys are the boss. And unfortunately, what you need to understand is you can connect with a boss, but sometimes you have to lead and sometimes you have to follow. And if there is one-upmanship, if there is you did it, I'm going to do it too, and there isn't enough of who's going to, and I'm not saying that it's a perfect dance. It is not a perfect dance. But there has to be an open line of communication, and you just have to pick your battles. You cannot win all of them. There is a competitive spirit in this union. There is a you can do it, I can do it too. There is a I'm not about to let, I'm doing the head twirl. I'm not about to let you do this. I'm not about to let you do that, to the point where, unfortunately, it could have caused somebody to look at their options, or someone could have thrown someone that they don't even care about in the forefront to make the other person jealous. Seven of Cups is here. With the energy that I see right here, in between you guys and the main energy, I do think that this was an act. I think that this was a defense mechanism for one or both of you guys, okay? And when that Seven of Cups came, and you guys could have been pointing it back to each other, or someone used the I don't have to deal with this in your face and use that as an excuse, and unfortunately there became the unrequited love. The more and more there became fights between you guys, the less and less attraction it was, but it was only temporary. Peak of the past is there. Okay, so Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio bringing the energy of the Seven of Cups. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn bringing the energy of that King. So that's what I see. But there's been a separation, obviously. I'm not going to say that this is an extension or a further read to that last one, but this particular energy is definitely in separation. And right now, the energy is shifted. I feel like now there is a leap of faith. This is the major arcana for the Fool. And now a person has had an opportunity to be in that separation. Maybe you guys did go out with, Boo Thing that was on the sidelines. But Boo Thing doesn't have this deep spiritual connection with you. So sometimes you ask a person, why did you do it? They say they don't know. I just did it to do it. Do you understand? People have a tendency when they're hurt, and this is an earth sign thing, but this is a people trait. But I do know that earth is very, very capable of doing this. So Taurus, this is why I'm saying your views indicate that you resonated with last week's video something strong. So with that being said, I feel like if you were tapping into a version of that energy from last week, then you will understand what I'm saying. The earth energy as a whole, especially Taurus and Capricorn, your energy is already, you have to like something about that person. Virgo, I'm not setting you aside, but you are mutable earth. So depending on what is driving your nature out of the three, you probably will be the one, Virgo, if you're watching, to give a person a chance. You won't have a chance in hell with a Taurus or a Capricorn, and they're still different. But to even get a seat at the table is hard. So the nature here, and from what I am observing, is very, I can show you that I can be better than that. Oh, you feel like you can talk to that person? Watch this. And I'm not saying that it's all like that, but Taurus, you are fixed energy. And before you allow somebody to play these games with you, you'll cut the cord and chuck the deuces quickly. So I feel that if you did walk away from this person, or if they walked away from you, because this is what they're not telling you. So it's more likely that you walked away. Now they're starting to reevaluate, and they want to move forward without needing to know all of the answers. Yes, they've been very focused on work. That's why I feel like you guys are attracting, or not attracting, you are connecting with a fellow earth sign. This is more earth. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, focus. This is the Eight of Pentacles. And unfortunately, that's a coping mechanism. And again, in that coping mechanism with throwing yourself into work and only focusing on work and not speaking, what ended up happening was that there was a lot of thinking. And now Mercury is in retrograde. Hello, the 16th through the 22nd. And it's going to be way beyond that. We're basically going to be in some form or fashion of retrograde, I believe, until the 9th. And then after that, we're still going to be in the post. So that's pretty much going to carry us to the end of March. So there's going to be some form of miscommunication or no communication. But it's a beautiful thing, like I told a client yesterday. If your Mercury retrograde, each one of them has their own flavor, right? This Mercury retrograde seems to be very surrounded and fixated on relationships. Okay? So with that being said, I feel like if you can get ahead of the Mercury retrograde and start those little baby steps of talking, you'll be fine. I feel like this person doesn't want you to know that in your separation, now they're considering a leap of faith. Now they've been so focused on that pinnacle that in the heart of the matter, they're starting to recognize not only the connection with this Two of Cups, this is also the Temperance card, my friends. So now this is a huge behavior card showing up in the heart of the matter. What did I do to Taurus? Why did I react that way? Taurus did this. Taurus took care of me. Taurus did that. Why? They're questioning, okay? And then what do we have? We have the Star. The Seven of Pentacles is a very assessing type of energy. This person is looking at everything that they've invested, and they're thinking. They're not taking action yet. They're trying to, in this Two of Cups energy, acknowledging how much they care. And some of you it's love, okay? But how has my behavior contributed to the failure of this relationship? Okay. Then we move into, this is what? The Seven of Pentacles, but it is also the Star. Hope, healing, optimism, Aquarian energy. So they are thinking about you. You are on their mind. And in this Star energy, there is a hope. Hoping for what, Marv? Well, I am healing, and at the same time, I am hoping. I love to throw optimism in there. I am very optimistic about my future with Taurus, right? I feel also that Now they finally want to see some results of this union. They finally want to go in with glass half full or the glass half empty, depending on how they look at this. And they're assessing their behavior, okay? And they're open to new strategies and new ways on making sure that when they invest more in you, and they want a return on that investment. And right now, this is what they're trying to do. This is the Two of Pentacles, my friend. And you know, the Two of Pentacles, you say, well, you know, that doesn't really show. This came up in a reading last night with the client, and I try to say, you know, what we fail to realize about the Two of Pentacles, other than their juggling. Yes, we all are juggling more than one area of our lives. This is blended. This is also the Hierophant. They're being guided to use their intuition to do what? Maybe I wasn't flexible enough. Maybe I was too rigid in the way that I was thinking. This card, guys, reminds us that maybe we need to feel free to try something new. Maybe we need to try to keep everything in balance. Maybe we need to be open to new possibilities. It reminds you to be flexible. When this card comes up with just the Two of Pentacles alone, it means that maybe there needs to be a new approach. So when I see just without the major arcanas in these, okay, when I see the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, that is further confirmation that some flexibility needs to go on, and there needs to be a little bit more go with the flow. Then this is what? The Star, and that's the Hierophant. The Hierophant is guiding your person to use their intuition. Right now, they are with this conclusion, Taurus. They're like, okay, so now they're talking to people. What do you think about this? They're in their heads. They're tapped into this and there's two twos, by the way. Let's start talking about those combinations. They made a choice. What you don't know is that there was a choice. They came out of that Seven of Cups. There was options that was not viable. They knew that. They came out of that energy. It shifted. And it's going to continue to shift. I can't wait to see what next week's videos bring. However, remember, two twos, a choice. They came out of the old stagnant energy. And let me just say, this peak of the past, I don't feel like it's a long past for you. When I say that, I feel like this was in the last 6 months. And if the separation didn't just occur, the arguments was leading up to that separation. And you guys, one of you couldn't take it anymore, Taurus, and it probably was you, because I know your nature. I'm not saying that this person didn't do it. So remember, energy goes both ways. Take what is yours and leave the rest, okay? With that change of perspective, they're in honeymoon phase. This is a state of mind. They're thinking about possibly going on a trip with you. They are not hard up for any money. This is a boss. This is a lead. This is a supervisor. This is a business owner. As long as there's some strategic planning, they can go wherever they want to go. And now they're possibly talking to their friends and getting some ideas on how to plan a trip. I can't wait to clarify that in the extension, because I want to know. And then lastly, we have trust. There was a lot of trust issues here because it calls for you, the situation called for you to have faith. And honestly, the two, they are alike, but they're different. So obviously you have to trust the process in order to have faith. But I feel like this was two totally different things. This card at the top saying that there needed to be some trust of thyself and each other. And then the second thing that needed to be trust was trusting when the high priestess, and if I say a hierophant, I meant high priestess in this card, comes through with tapping into you and giving you your spiritual, giving your partner or giving you, Taurus, the spiritual downloads that you need to have faith in the connection. For those of you who have not lost faith in this connection, congratulations. And this is my ticket before I get into your blockages. Top of the deck energy definitely lets me know that an offer is coming. That is the Knight of Pentacles. And what is supporting that is the reconciliation card. Taurus, the reason why this person in the imagery of this card has looks like pen and paper in hand, I want you to know that there is a bit of an education that this is one of the slowest moving nights. I've already tried to explain to you that there is a very stubborn, realistic, hardworking, maybe not as affectionate as you would like energy between the two of you. I told you in the beginning that this person had this, they kind of disconnect and they would rather work. It's hard when you may be a Taurus, but you may have a Cancer moon. You may have a very affectionate moon, which will cause issues with the way that you see things if your person is wanting to work every day and that's how they show you that they care. You like, but you're working. But this person feels like by them working hard, as long as they continue to work hard, that's the asset. But they've learned. They had an education in this separation that they have to start thinking about little things to do to meet you halfway. Okay? So there's going to be an offer. And I wanted to go back into the trust for a second because, yes, now they realize with this Ten of Pentacles that you are the one that they can be happy with. And yes, I'm sad to report that a lot of the energy and the way that they were treating you, all of that wasn't your energy. It was the ex's energy. And it wasn't so much as that the ex was near for some of you, because I don't see any type of third party here. But what I do see is that goes back to this trust. When I said that the top was trust and the bottom was faith, I meant that. Because this person has an issue with the way in which they receive love, they give love, and it has a lot to do with this messy breakup, okay? I want to let you know that. Drop it like it's hot in those comments. So the reconciliation is here. They have released not only the bad toxic energy of the ex, but they are also releasing their terrible take and perception of love, period. Because that's what they have. They took away. I wouldn't be surprised if the blockage card shows surrender, because this person, they associate surrendering with weakness, failure. This person is the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So when I'm talking about stubborn and unwavering, that's definitely this person. I do feel like a lot of you guys are definitely connecting with fellow Taurian energy. It does not necessarily have to be the same placements. Show me, Spirit. Give me a blockage. 2 sevens. There was confusion between you guys. 2 twos. There was a choice. Thank you, Spirit, for throwing that out there. Hold on, guys. What do we have? The first blockage is grief. All right, now. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, and that's exactly what I just explained. Oh, my God, we on fire. Okay. Envy. I am the same as everybody else, but different challenges. First card is let your friends help you. That is a huge thing for this person, because the way that they look at money, the way in which they look at love, envied people, they had to understand that they were the same as everybody but different challenges, and stop looking to TV, Hollywood, Tom, Dick, or Harry on what was supposed to happen in the relationship when it's your relationship and you have to make the rules up as you go instead of looking to the popularity or their favorite uncle or cousin as to what a successful relationship is and using those individuals as a model. Last card, Spirit. That was unfair to you. But Taurus, I do know the nature of you. I don't know all of you, but some of you guys bring your thoughts, ideas, and processes into this relationship too. And I'm sure that they could say some of the same thing about you. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And with that, because I want you. I want you. Yes, honesty. They're going to be coming forward, making an offer. This is going to be better, bigger and better offer, a bigger and better offer coming your way. Some of them are definitely afraid of rejection. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. They're afraid of rejection because you guys haven't necessarily spoke. And they know that they shouldn't think that way, but they do anyway. This is a lot of healing energy here. This is an established love. You don't have to fall back in love with this person. This is a love that already exists, so understand that. But let's go to the extension now if you want. For the rest of you who won't be joining me, what aren't they telling you? They aren't telling you that they're coming towards you with honesty. They're going to give you a bigger and a better offer. It's going to knock your socks off. And it's going to, there's a lot of behavioral changes here. I'm changing. I've changed. For the rest of you, we're going to find out what else they're doing in the extension. We're going to find out, well, we got your blockages. We're going to find out what the angels has to say, whether they call BS on this person's behavior. And let's just find out what they're planning to do. I want to know what actions they're going to take. So I hope I've answered that. Bigger and better offer is coming. This is an established love, okay? You didn't just meet this person. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I love you guys. I'll see you in the extension. To everybody else, I'll see you next week. I am going to leave you with this beautiful reconciliation, darling. And I'm actually going to switch it up a bit and give you the reconciliation with the Ten of Pentacles. Bye, Taurus.